Hello, overclockers. Welcome. Oh, screw this. Where's EPIC when you need him? Hello, good morning, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Welcome back to Epic LAN. My name is Cody. This is the lovely Reach.
Hello, everyone.
How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing very good, actually. Yeah,
Awesome.
so right ready to go into the afternoon of games here at EPIC36.
Yeah,
so,
should be a fun one.
Yeah.
We have some Rocket League for you, another fun tournament. We've had the guys battling it out inside of qualifiers. When was this? Was this yesterday, this morning?
This was yesterday. We had the qualifiers during the day on Friday, so people have been battling behind the scenes and going through along. I think, did I get the team names over here? I did.
Yes, Team Bolton and Blind Bros
Those
are now
our
going to be inside of our finalists. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, our fun tournaments, while they're all fun and games, are always helped out by our friends over, this time, by our friends over at Be Quiet, who have put some prizes on the line for not only the first team, the second team, but also the third place team as well. What are they giving us to hand out?
What they've come up with this time, 2 of the pure base 500X white cases.
Looks awesome, by the way. I'm really jealous.
It's the light bit in the middle I love.
Yeah.
You've also got the pure power, really big 650 power supply.
Yep.
So that's one that will power all the latest bits and pieces in there, give you a massive boost. And for the third place, you got light wings. Those are the PSU RGB fans.
lights.
Yeah.
Best prize, I'd say. I'm a big fan of RGB lights.
Just you can never have too much RGB.
No,
anyway, yesterday we had groups of people playing. So we had Cleft's team. I'm going to say this because you wouldn't say it. Davin is daddy.
Davin is daddy.
Yep. Man and Boy, UWAT M9 and Wolfpack were playing yesterday as well.
Do you know who's in that third place game?
Actually, let me look.
I'll just chuck you on the spot. Sorry.
No, you've put me on the spot. But it is. That looks like Davin is daddy. See, so you would have had to say
there
it again.
There we go.
And I've got them here. Honestly, I've got them here. And it was UIM9.
Oh, it was UIM9.
So they're playing at the moment, doing play off the 3rd place. So that should be finished in a few moments' time.
That'll be for the RGB
fans. So this is going to decide the other part. So thank you, Be Quiet, as ever. Long-term supporters, sponsors, and friends. Just fantastic, everything they can do. And I'm working on trying to get them over here from Germany because they've been once years and years ago. So they really need to come along and see us.
I was about to say, I think almost every EPIC that I've attended now, which I worked out has been like the last 4 years of EPICs.
Absolutely.
They've always had some form of presence, but not here. So
no.
Come over.
We'll
we don't
them.
bite. We
we'll
promise.
See them. So, yeah.
Rocket League.
Without further ado, shall we get them going? Because we've got a best of
5. We do have a best of 5. So we're not pulling any shots here. Of course, Rocket League games don't go on too long, knock on wood. We know, of course, they can go to an overtime golden goal, which I believe we do have enabled because there's going to be no ties here.
Absolutely.
We're not going to be dealing with any of that.
No.
But yeah, a best of 5, so it should be quite fun. The very first game I ever casted was Rocket League.
Excellent.
That was 6 years ago when I was a young, budding teenager.
It has useful for me because I obviously, when I'm doing the fun tournament casting, I'm like, this car hit that ball and that one hit that one.
To be fair,
I'm going to watch from you on this one.
To be fair, it is just rocket football.
Oh, thank goodness I can do that. So I'm going to get them to join their teams now. So we've got Blind Bros and Bolton.
Fantastic.
So if you click on spectate now.
There we go. And that will
we should go from
that
here.
Will set us up. We're going to set it on auto director because I don't trust myself when it comes down to anything HUD related.
Oh, so that will follow the stuff for us.
It should follow everything, to be completely honest with you. So here we go. We are now going to be kicking
Straight
it off. Team Bolton is Bollard and Moulton. Blind Bros is Dave Marr and Whitey, and we're seeing Bollard already on the defensive with Dave Marr trying to push up to get that first goal. And it looks like it's a good lineup, but Moulton comes out from goal, playing that goalkeeper position, really getting aggressive now instead of playing defensive. Pushes it straight up. Boost now going to be obtained from Whitey, and it's kind of just a back and forth game right now. There's no real standout. Oh, I say that as Whitey decides to get the first goal and shut me up very, very quickly.
So we've got Whitey and Dave Marr playing in Portland in the community side. We've got Bollard and Moulton joining in from Fair Isle. Now, most fun tournaments don't actually have esports competitors in, but they weren't playing in matches at the time. They didn't have anything scheduled, so they're allowed to join in for this one here. So that's why we've done it for that. So and to let people know as well, Bollard is on staff side. So although he can position to win, he can't actually win a prize because obviously the prize for the attendees. But his teammate Moulton is an attendee, so would be qualified.
So what I'm hearing is I'm calling dibs on the other case.
You can have the other. No, I'll send it back to Katerina for that one there. She'll get us to use it for something. I'll just have a look on Twitter later on. She'll say no, they can have it. If Cody wants it, Cody gets it. There you go.
God, I've got no way of getting that thing on.
You did remark that you liked that case. It's only a matter of time. Whoa. That was a block.
That was rude.
How do you detonate cars in this?
You go super fast, and clearly going super fast actually worked out for Bollard. He was right in spawn, and he was ready and waiting for it. A little aerial from him, and it gets traded straight back to the blue team. Yeah, so if you hit I don't know if there's explicitly like a velocity you need to hit. Oh, what a save from Bollard!
That was fantastic.
Oh, that was awesome. Really, really nice from him. And now he's going on the aggressive, and there's not a single blue card to be found. But Whitey is going to be able to knock it away with the help of Dave Marr. They're battling head-to-head once again. Whitey's on the defensive here. Bollard, nope, you're in the wrong spot to be able to destroy that one, my friend. We continue the defensive from the blue team here. Whitey has to fall back. Moulton says, no, we're going to level this one out. But it's just a little bit too far away. The wrong angle hits. Dave Marr with the momentum. And they hit so close. Bollard on the defensive. But yeah, just not close enough right now. Good passing. Both players missing the ball right then. So clearly the passing goes completely out the window. Whitey with a little bit of acrobatics there, guys.
Oh,
the concept of Rocket League is to jump and dodge and hit the ball, not sit there and let it bounce over you.
Well, you tell me that. Beak and me were actually beaten 10-1 in one game with Moulton and Bollard. And they actually set things up to try and let us actually score. And I still couldn't do it. So that's my usual level of skill from this here, but it was all for fun.
Were we aware of this little fact, by the way?
Go for it. And now, is this one you've made up, or is this a real one?
No, this is real.
Okay.
I just saw because Whitey scored a goal. So obviously there's ranks in this from a multiplayer perspective.
Of course.
And from my understanding, the highest rank is Grandmaster. And from what I've just seen, Whitey was a Grandmaster in Season 4.
Yes.
Grand champion, sorry. But yes, so that might explain why he's having a little bit of fun here, because he knows what's up.
I mean, the thing is, with the community fun tournaments, they're for all skill levels. People join them not necessarily to win, just to have a few games and have fun and make new friends and play. I know it's twee, but that's what we're here for the community bit. So,
I mean, you and me have had some fun in some of our fun games before, haven't we? I mean, we don't talk about Among Us, but
we don't talk about Among Us. This guy can not only lie well, he can actually do the innocent look and get you on his side, even though he is the imposter. And another back.
Oh, that's a goal.
Straight on.
That's
Come on
in for Dave. Surely.
No.
Oh, Bullard. He's been so good with these defenses.
Every time around the orange goal, you can see Bullard just jumping in from distance. I think it's only seen Moulton hanging around there, but Bullard just flies in.
That was an awesome 1-2 there between Moulton and Bullard. But that's a really nice shot on, well, basically on target there for Dave Marr. But the defence from the orange team's been pretty decent, all things considered. Yeah, they're 2-0 down, but, well, soon to be 3-0 down as Whitey just has to style on them just a little bit more. Only 1 minute and 30 remaining on the clock, and yeah, I think Whitey scored all 3 goals.
He has, yeah. Not bad.
Look at that in comparison, by the way. Whitey's done 1 save on the blue team for Blind Bros, while Bullard's done 5 on Bolton. It's definitely been a lot more aggressive.
We can see how they're doing it from that bit there. When playing Rocket League, do people, as I know, obviously, is 3v3 still the esports format for that one?
Yes, from my understanding. I think there are like 2v2 level tournaments, of course. Like there's always a little bit of flavour here and there, but I think 3v3 is a standard. I remember when Rocket League first came out, it was very like, oh, I'm going to play defensive, I'm going to play attacking, but I don't know if
teams doing it professionally now will actually say, will they have defenders, strikers, and so forth? Do they do it? It'd be interesting finding out. We can ask a few.
Oh,
that's Dave Marr got that one there. Fantastic.
That was from downtown. Look how far away he is.
Look at that. Was that all from the far?
That was
from the blue side.
Look at this. Literally threads the needle between the two of them and gets in the goal.
That was so close on that.
Really nice from Dave. But yeah, so I was talking to Pete yesterday from Endpoint.
Yes.
Of course, they have a great Rocket League
an in-team now, yeah.
And yeah, they he said that of course, kind of repping the UK inside of esports as always. Yeah, their team unfortunately wasn't able to do as well as they would have liked at the recent major in London, but they're off to Dallas pretty soon to play live in front of a crowd, which should be amazing.
Whoa,
and, there we go. We get an orange goal. Justin, we're talking about professional level gaming. Bullard coming in with it. Yeah, Dave just caught off the mark. He's usually a lot more defensive than that.
What I find from Rocket League as well, from
that noise is so stupid.
Do you know, when we were doing some fun games on Epic Land Stream between events, I think Whitey had the splash emote and wanted to give me one, but I've played so little time he couldn't give me the item.
Oh, God.
But honestly, just every time it went splash, I was just like, I can't cope. This is even better.
That's awesome. Is that going in? Surely not.
No, not from that one. No, I was just going to say the levels of seeing it. It's so much. This is a really good one to watch. When people say, "Oh, I can't keep an eye on my eyes aren't following where your 5v5 teams are," when it comes to something like this, anyone can sit and watch this. Rocket League is so watchable for people who wouldn't normally watch any type of esport. This is why you watch it, for something that's so fun, so easy to talk about, and so fun to play.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's football with cars that have jets on the back of them, isn't it? So it's,
you cannot go wrong with that.
Quite simplistic in that sense, which is pretty cool. Well, there you go. First map being completed. The Blind Bros are going to be taking that one. Congratulations to them. Remember, this is a best of 5, though, so still plenty to play off against. Whitey, 3 goals to him. Dave Marr with 1 for himself. Moulton doing good to be able to help out his teammate Bullard, but of course just a little bit more difficult than maybe they would have hoped. So I think if all players are ready,
carry on.
We'll load in to the next game. Yeah, it's a little change of scenery, it would seem.
Yes, I haven't done anything with having a specific one. Again, I know on professional level you would probably stick it as a specific one with certain abilities or not, but for the fun tournaments it's just have a play. It's to get people to see the game and see what it's like on a level of entry for people to join in. So I'm not allowed to say grassroots because Liz has got green hair. I think I heard "shut up" from behind me. Did you see what he did to me last night in the pub quiz when I said electronic device lights off, and then he turned those off, and I thought I'd done that, and I was ashamed.
Was that electronic device starting with a letter A?
That's the one. Gotcha. It's not as bad as the fact when I actually blurted out the answer to one of the questions.
A certain Apex Legends related
my famed ability to not yet get a game, even though playing with expert players, I managed to make them lose. That's how bad I am.
Oh, God. Well, hey, we came 5th last night as Caster's Curse, and considering that was the first time a lot of us had done it, we'll take that.
Glad to join in.
Oh, that was close.
I was going to say, I can see this time around as well, they've started up here. Both of them started up very much defensive this time well as well. They've got a measure of each other from that first match there, because they didn't encounter each other earlier. Wow.
Just not able to capitalise on that. Had a great angle for it. And,
round the side
okay.
on that
He's
one.
actually got it in the blue half right now, but there's no one. Oh, Molten's gone for a little bit of an aerial, but I don't think there's any backup there to be able to get a real shot on target. Whitey is looking to carry the ball on his back all the way to the opposing goal, but not going to be able to do so as of yet. A little bit of wall ride in there from Dave Marr, and oh, there you go, over the top, and the opening goal for the orange team from Molten. He's not going to go quietly into the night. He will get himself a goal this series.
There we go.
Very nice.
When
Just
I've been playing as
them.
well, I've actually, this is one of the games that I can actually find myself picking up and playing as well. It's just one of those things that you think, oh yeah, just do this, and you can drive around like a complete fool on those ones there, but brilliant.
Oh, this is 2-0, surely, right?
Come on, come on, come on.
There we go.
Sorted Bullard with his splash.
That's a fantastic way to start the second game, considering the rough start of game 1, right? It was a 3-0 start, and now they're 2-0 up.
Catching the measure of your opponents works well in any particular place there. They definitely studied the abilities of the teams they played yesterday, and yeah, great. But today, both sides are up for a real challenge. Both sides have a very good level of skill. Wow,
nice.
Bullard on that one there, pushing it back out.
Yeah, hasn't been able to clear it that far as of yet. Dave, does he have the boost? He doesn't have the boost, and Whitey can't do it. Bullard from downtown once again. These super long shots that we've seen time and time again now from him.
I know.
Dave Marr just ran out of boost. Whitey just didn't have the
Went
pace to be able to
squeeze.
get it. 21 seconds worth of play time.
That was spot on for that one there.
Fantastic start.
One thing that I've seen with this here, obviously you can configure your winning goal bits and pieces like that. There seems to be rewards from winning certain levels in the game as well. Oh, wow. No.
That was really nice defense from Bullard once
Very
again.
good catch, Bullard.
He's got to try and... Oh, that's a great hit. A lot of pace on that, but wasn't able to deflect it off of Whitey. The backup here from Molten as he whips it round and tries to control Whitey's positioning a bit. Flips over him. Not going to be able to hit the ball as of yet, but clears it out from his line. Bullard keeping it vertical as he slides on his back, destroying the opponent of Bullard. And, well, Molten now stuck between a rock and a hard place. Bullard does respawn and much more defensive than he would have liked, passing it back in their own area, and that might be their downfall.
Oh.
Just stopping dead still in Rocket League is such a baiting opportunity. It's awesome.
I'm doing that when I'm actually not knowing what I'm doing.
Whitey.
But seeing that there as being an employed skill to kind of like fake someone out as well.
It's like, you thought I was going to hit this. I did not. That is
it's
awesome
clear.
juggling from Bullard. Oh, all
Straight
the way
through.
from there. Go again.
4-0 with only
this.
2.5 minutes remaining in this match.
Go left, go right, jump over you, goodbye, sit down, and I'm going to score that goal. 4-0. Very, very nice.
It's interesting seeing the switch from side to side we've got here. So I wonder if in the next one we're going to see some sort of other balance with, because they've obviously taken a measure on what people are likely to do.
There
so
we
can
go.
you switch tactics? Oh, just off the corner. That was so close.
Another clear there for Molten. Oh, he's got to be careful about how he wants to approach this one. Trying to keep his eyes on the ball as much as possible. Whitey's there to be able to potentially clear it out. Great angle there from Dave, but no, once again missing the aerial.
No one's there.
And Molten's going to score. Surely this one goes in. It's 5-0.
Nice.
Look at that score.
I know. And again, there's much lower number of saves this time round as well. They were playing very defensively on Orange from last time round with Team Bolton.
Now it's just, screw you, we're going to try and smack this
We've
ball
gone
out
for
of
it.
it.
Let's just try this bit.
Case in point, look at Molten. He's already full boosting straight out. He's got about half boost remaining, so he needs to recoup some of that in a couple moments' time. Back up here from Whitey with attack from Dave Marr to be able to clear it. Oh, great momentum push there from Whitey. He's going to clear it out. It goes round the side. There's no backup, though. His teammate's stuck in no man's land, and Bullard has full control of the ball. Dave Marr's going to try and stop him. They do hit each other in just a brief moment, but he continues the push. He continues the aggression. Bullard going for the backup, but he's not going to be able to be there. The ball is cleared directly into his line of sight, straight into middle. Is Molten there to be able to pick up pieces? No, he's not. Bullard's going to have to go round to try and tap onto the ball. Also, the director stops us from watching anything, because that would just make sense if we wanted to see anything that's going on. And now we have Whitey stuck in his own half. He needs to be careful not to score an own goal here, and he does manage to clear it. A little bit of an aerial there as he gets it down mid with a tap from Dave Marr. Back and forth, back and forth. The 1-2, they're playing like the Brazilians right now, but hopefully we're not going to see a 7-1 scoreline, vice versa. It should be a clearance here from Whitey relatively easily. Oh, no!
Another one from Moulton on that one there.
Look at that. It was from miles away. Whitey's like, oh, here you go, Moulton. Do you want to score a goal? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. So I'll take the 6.
Swept straight in. Couldn't even see where he's coming from there.
You get so caught up in like bouncing between the people close to you, just don't expect someone to come from literally another postcode to score a goal.
Throw it in from there.
I feel like this game might be a foregone conclusion.
It would be
okay.
You might have caused
Caster's curse.
Can you get that mount back in 15 seconds?
I mean, there's an argument. Like you can, provided the ball doesn't touch the ground, you can score with 0 seconds on the time.
That was the bit I was watching for there. I was seeing if there was going to be any sort of like forwards and backwards on that bit, but they're not giving anything away.
Oh, Bollard. He's going for that 7-1. We compared them to Brazil and that Brazilian play style earlier on, but instead it's looking like a Brazilian scoreline if they can get one more goal. Dave Marr looking to get that second. No, Moulton is an open goal and he's done it. It's 7-1.
You've actually caused this to happen.
Well, there we go.
That's the caster's curse.
I speak it into existence. Using that same logic, I'm not going to win the lottery tomorrow night.
No, you won't win it tomorrow night because there isn't one on Sunday.
I won't win it tonight.
There you go.
Which, upon a technicality, means I might win it this evening.
I'm just completely confused now.
Dave Marr going for another goal here. 14 seconds on the clock. Cleared by Moulton. Whitey with the backup. Is there an 8th goal in them right now? It looks like they want to try and stop that as much as possible. Whitey, I mean, he can keep it in the air right now, but I don't know for how much longer. Not enough for them to be able to get themselves another goal. Team Bolton securing that second game. We are now 1 apiece in this best of 5. That was a hell of a game for them.
That was absolutely ringing.
Where was that
for
the
that
first
one
game?
There. That was. I think that was measuring how people behaved on that one.
I think you're completely right. In a best of 5, you have that freedom, right?
Yeah, to actually comfortably see how your colleagues are going. Bit of discussion in this one.
Dave has left.
Ooh.
He's had enough. It would seem. We'll get him back in, and then we'll continue it. Yeah, I mean, it was a fantastic game. It looks like... There we go. Just joining back. All good. So, upon a technicality there, even though Whitey did not score a goal, he did get MVP for his team there as Dave Marr left. So, I'll take that. Fantastic.
Being ever present. Oh, dear. Will that let him... right. We'll just have to wait a moment.
Everyone's joined back. That's fine. We will wait a couple of seconds.
Yeah. I'm just keeping an eye on Discord, see how things are going from that bit there. But again, what a combination on that bit, on that start there, after seeing how it went all run through at that first time.
I think we're good.
Are we good
to go? I see people on the pitch.
Good to go.
Is it still a pitch when there's cars on it?
I think so.
Oh, they're starting.
There we go.
Let's get going. 5 minutes on the clock. And are we going to be seeing a quick goal once again? Bollard going for it. Misses the ball this time round. Dave Marr
at the same speed
out
from
the
opposite
gate.
side too.
Dave Marr has changed his car. That's what it looks like he did coming out of this one.
Whoa.
And there you go. 10 seconds in and Whitey with the assistance.
So does changing your car is it the psychological boost of I'm going to use this one?
Well, it's psychological boost. Obviously, the cars vary in sizes as well, so the hitbox are slightly different.
So it does have a difference on that.
That is the only difference. I don't think there's any speed difference. I think it's just like how square you can hit the ball, etc. I could be incorrect. I could be, once again, talking up my arse. But who knows?
Look, I can never tell anymore if the Cody fact is true or if he is actually the imposter. It's just totally impossible for me.
Cody is sus, confirmed.
Well, we've got them coming into the blue goal there, but managed to push it back away.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm interested in seeing both Whitey and Bollard have done a lot of the trailing the ball along the side of the arena as well. So that's something I didn't, well, obviously my skill level, but a lot of pulling the ball along the side.
Yep.
I haven't seen too much of that in games that I've played, obviously.
It's this sort of stuff, right, where Bollard's able to hit it off the back wall if he gets enough momentum.
And
then
flip
he
himself
can pass
there.
it in, but
Whitey's second one.
that was the issue, is the fact that we saw Bollard going for that wall hit to be able to set it up for Molten, but Molten just wasn't in position. It wasn't hit hard enough. So Whitey was just like, oh, I'm gonna do this if you don't mind.
An amateur player like me just feels like when you've hit the ball, that's a success. But it's another level to be able to hit it and set up with your teammates to get it going against where people expect it to be.
The biggest issue I have with Rocket League is the aerial stuff. So controlling yourself in the air, I always found super difficult. I have no clue why. Like, my hand-eye coordination is pretty good. I mean, I play FPSs all the time, but it's more
just the way the car moves in the air at that time. Sometimes your head just can't get that 3D movement and stuff. Some people just don't have it or find it difficult. Well, that one there, that's
not bad.
I've never seen the ball come to almost a complete standstill. That was the momentum totally went on that one
stuck in the air, and that was it, really. Ooh, a little bit of a teammate boost there. Bollard, speaking about boost, completely out of it. So you're actually using the momentum of Dave to hit the ball into him to be able to bounce it back. And, well, it looks like they're going to be getting another goal here. We started out with the orange team getting a really great start in the previous game, and now we're going to be seeing the tables turn once again.
One versus the other. That's actually impressive. I'm really
watch them get to that fifth and final game, and that's where they go all out.
Do you know, this always happens, doesn't it?
Of course. Wow, okay, all 4 players going for the ball right now. No one wants to be left out.
This is a bit aggressive play on that one.
Very aggressive plays from all 4 of them. It's kind of crazy, actually. Speaking about aggression, there you go. Pick that one out the back of the net.
I'm sorry, my tongue is falling out my head at this point in time. Again, interesting, in the last game I said, measured against each other in game 1, measured different tactics game 2. They've switched to a different set of tactics in game 3. So really playing well off each other, not just let's just try and knock this down to the other end and try and get a goal. It's actually seeing what your opponents are doing and coming up with a little strategy to do it. Like, okay, we'll do this.
Yep.
Absolutely amazing.
That's really good, actually, because Molten was going to be there for the setup with Bollard and with him getting demoed.
So you can strategically pay to deliberately blow things up like that one there, rather than just being an oops, I've gone too fast.
The biggest issue, though, is that it costs quite a lot of your boost to be able to get up to that sort of momentum to be able to do it. So then you aren't in a position to be able to attack or potentially defend.
I guess in the bigger teams as well, if you're playing the 3v3, you might want to nominate. Whoa!
That was so cool from Whitey, actually. He had no boost coming into that. He reversed all the way back to be able to get some, and then saved it at just the last second.
Just getting into that one there. It's really close to the blue goal. It's not going out of the blue area.
Wow.
And apart from that, no, back again.
Bit of volley here and there. Bollard smashes. He's going to have. That's a fender bender.
I'm just watching the boost counter here as well. There's me pressing the button all the time fully, seeing how these guys are doing it, tapping it, just using what they need, not what they have.
Which
That's
I think
the way to do it.
Yeah, obviously early on you're like, oh, I need all the boost to be able to control left, right, and centre. And I mean, I'm the exact same. But it seems like they know exactly, okay, well, this amount of boost, this long holding like the A button or whatever it is.
You can measure how far you go with that.
Yeah, it's like this will get me this far. This will give me enough momentum to do this. Okay, I'm going to start falling at this time, so I need to tap it again. So, I mean, it's clear that all four of these players have played Rocket League in a pretty decent level.
Again, it goes back to the whole thing of anyone can pick it up and play, but people who have got it can play very well.
A very high skill ceiling. Low floor. Anyone can grab hold of this. I mean, you can give it to your 7-year-old if you really wanted to and get them involved.
And they could beat me 10-1 again.
I'm sure they'll beat me as well. Don't you worry about it. I was, speaking about getting beaten, I was playing a fellow CSGO caster yesterday over at a booth here in a 1v1. And yeah, I think he's 19 and I got my arse absolutely kicked. So
5-0.
Speaking about arse kicked, 5-0.
Mike, This is a trade. Do you know, if I was a suspicious man, they chat to each other and say, look, you do one, we'll do... No. This is brilliant. When we had a chat with them later on, obviously, we knew that there's high skill between the two teams. But I'm just so impressed with seeing how this is playing out.
It's been brilliant. Ooh, Dave going a little bit more defensive than we usually see.
He went that way. He went back. Yeah,
he went back.
Straight away.
And it looks like he did it for the boost because now he's got tons of it, but there's no one home to be able to save it. A great long-range shot from Molten there. As he is, well, again, he's miles away. He sees the opening, goes, well, I'm just going to pick that one. Spams that at about 100 kph and...
Sorted straight through.
Finds himself a goal. First goal for the orange team. See what else they can do. Are they going to be able to come back? 4 more goals required to bring this to a 5-5, and then we go to overtime. Still a minute on the clock. the goal before the previous took 2 minutes 32 seconds to be able to get scored.
Huge amount of keep
it's
back at that
time
there.
Okay, now this is getting spicy.
This is going to be trouble.
So this goal, so last goal took 15 seconds. This took 19 seconds. There is enough time on the clock for them to be able to bring this back down to a 5-5. Only 3 goals are needed now. Yeah, and they've got 20 seconds apiece for each goal. It needs to start now, though. They need to continue this momentum.
Absolutely. I'm just seeing that high jump for that one there. That was using an awful lot of boost to be able to get that high, but it's the control that you get when you're in the air, rather than just carrying off in a line, being able to spin and flip yourself around.
This is where it gets dangerous, because Bollard wants to try and swing this into the mids, but as a matter of fact, I think if Blues score a goal here, there's no chance. But there's a world in which they can score 3 goals here, the orange team of Team Bolton, and they are going to go for it, and they do get it! 28 seconds on the clock, 2 goals needed again, and this one was a lot longer, about 34 seconds for this goal. But I mean, if they continue this, there's a world we go to overtime on our 3rd game. Did someone not tell them this is a best of 5? Did they think this is best of 3? They're playing their hearts out.
No, I did tell them best of 5. They said, oh yeah, with the best will in the world, a best of 3 might be over too quickly. I think there might have been a little over or underestimation of both sides on that one there.
Whitey!
Pulled it back up. That's going to be difficult.
That might be it. I think that might be it for this game at least.
That in
look at the bounces.
Seconds.
It was basically Molten that set the goal up for him.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, Bollard was there to move it back out, but it was too late. Whitey was already heading in.
He just pincered, yeah.
And again, Dave again, is that building up boost to try and knock it when Whitey had set it up? I see that one now.
So now 3 goals in 7 seconds. It's not happening, I don't think. Whitey was looking to make a 7th here, but I think he's just going to try and make this bounce on the floor. Or is he? Oh, no, he's controlling it in the air. He's keeping it vertical as long as possible. Is he going to get an...
You had to clutch your heart for that one
you had
there,
to clutch something. Dear Lord. Well, there we go. The Blind Bros securing a 2nd map here. Now just 1 game away from securing this best of 5. Remember, it's 1st to 3 in this best of 5 format. That was game 3 over and done with. Now 2-1 up. If they win this next one, they are the champions, and they win those fantastic prizes brought to us by our friends over at Be Quiet.
This is hard fought. I'm really enjoying this one.
I forgot how much Rocket League is fun.
I think that's the whole thing, fun. Even with my renowned level of not being able to play anything worth anything, I just love this one. It's just, well, again, more for the watching on this one.
Yeah, definitely. Molten, a lot of momentum on that ball. White is there to be able to pick up the pieces, though, just not on target to be able to smack it all the way into the goal from the goal-to-goal line attack. Whitey does have control of the ball now, though. Bollard to be able to clear it. And do have Dave Marr able to clap back once again. It's just a back and forward game right now. The orange team of Team Bolton are fully aware that, okay, if we lose this, it's all said and done. We can't be losing this one. We need to bring it to a 2-2. We need to get it to game 5. But Dave Marr wants none of it. Chips it over the top. Crossbar challenge. No. You're not going to get anything for that in this game, my friend. If this was a YouTube video, all the kids would love it, but...
Hang on, wait a minute, Sarah. we'll get production on it straight away. Fantastic.
Nice clearance there from Whitey. Bollard there to be able to help out. It looks like he's just allowing them to get kind of control, waste their boost, and then go for it. We are seeing Molten recover all of his boost. Whitey with good clearance. Very, very vertical there. Molten not in the best card for defending, but still tries for it.
Is Whitey going to be able to knock it back in? No.
It's going to be difficult for him to do it. Back up. This is the thing, though. Having a player all far back like Dave Marr, he can just read the situation and goes, oh, okay, I just need to smack this ball super hard once it comes our way.
That leads to the thing of playing totally aggressive in this might not be the best move after you've played a few games, because obviously you're just always there.
Where's your attack gone?
They've gone back. Do you know, I think Whitey just did an entire circuit of the map there. I just saw him from one side and then coming all the way back round while that was going through the field.
This is good for Dave. This is really good for Dave. Set up perfectly, but Molten's there for the defence once again.
A
nice 1-2 from Whitey, but yeah, Dave Marr not in a position to be able to capitalise, it doesn't look like. Issue here is Bullard, no boost, so it's pointless wasting your time. You're not going to be able to hit the ball while it's up in the air for those aerial shots. Whitey going for an aerial himself. Oh, gets actually bumped by Bullard to be able to clear the ball himself. A little bit of clearance down into the blue area. Dave Marr, a nice control of the ball, and it's the 2 thinner cars going head to head as the Octane smacks it over towards Whitey. Make a little tap to be able to clear it, but a fantastic shot on target. That was half in the goal. Come on, that's like half a point, right? And another save.
That's the second one we've had that's bounced up, down, and stayed out. But we're nearly halfway through this game.
Not a single goal.
Not a single goal, and lots of defence running around us.
Oh, this looks really good for... Oh, it looks really good for Bullard, but he's not going to be able to do it this time round with the help of Molten. He does now clear it. It goes over the top of Molten as he's a little bit more aggressive. Whitey taps his opponent out of the way, tries to wall ride it round. He's out of boost, and oh, Whitey knocked him out of the way. He didn't get any boost. A great clearance there from Dave Marr. Is there going to be an opportunity for them to be able to get a goal here? It looks like Whitey's going to go for it, but another clearance from Molten. 2 minutes on the clock. Not a single goal scored in potentially the final game in this best of 5.
No one is messing around here.
They're not
Everyone
now.
is taking this totally seriously.
Oh, so close for Whitey, but just too much. Too much boost. Oh,
They've spun past it.
That's the antithesis of what you want to be doing. The idea is to hit the ball, I believe. I'm not going to pretend to be a professional, but...
Hey, if they could hear you, they would take that advice.
Whitey, great control of the ball here. He does flick it up off the post. Dave Marr from downtown. He misses the ball. You can't be doing that.
Oh, it's totally open.
Now there's no one there. There's no one there for backup. They don't get it. It goes on the post again. Whitey has to clear it, but here comes the aerial from Bullard, and it's the post once more. There is not an inch being given from either team. There's no boost for Whitey, and he still tries it. It's so close yet so far. A fantastic clearance from Molten, and now Bullard's on the aggression once again. Gets that full boost, continues that aggression, went for the demolition on Dave Marr, but he dodged out of the way. Now has control of the ball, and he's doing that tactic of just stopping, starting, baiting out your opponent. 1 minute remaining.
You're getting carried away here, my friend.
Look, it's going crazy. It's 0-0. Bollard going for the shot, and he does get the goal.
Whoa,
he gets it in finally. It takes 4 minutes and 16 seconds to score, and it's honestly not even the best shot we've seen this game, and it still goes in.
It was the unexpected shot from that one.
That can be the goal which takes us to our best of 5 final game, because Team Bolton are the team that need to win this one, and they're now 1 goal up. It took them basically 4 minutes to be able to score the first one, and they don't have 4 minutes to try again.
They've just got to keep away from this.
They do. And that's what they're going to do. It doesn't. Oh my God! Instant retaliation there
for
the blue team.
Might be a bit difficult though.
It might be very, very difficult. You're completely right, Reach. Dave, oh, you can't be whiffing those. White in a good position to be able to clear this though, and yeah, it's going to go uncontested, it looks like. Or not, he's whiffed it. Molten has control of the ball,
Dave
but Dave,
back.
Great defending again. This is the thing from Dave. We've seen so much fantastic defending from him across these 3 games so far. It seems like Molten is Whitey's usually the person who goes on the aggressive, goes for those shots. And Dave Marr, if he can find the long range shot, he'll go for it. 5 seconds remaining. It needs to be a very, very quick goal to take us to overtime. There is a setup here for Dave. Oh, it was so close, but it's not going to happen. And we go the distance. We go to our 5th and final game.
Game 5.
Wow. Wow.
I would say I'm on the edge of my seat, but these things are so old and knackered. It doesn't matter where I sit. I am fully on my edge of my seat. I'm going to fall off at any minute.
Look at that. Oh. 1 goal in that final game.
And the number of saves that played on this time round as well.
It's been crazy. Been absolutely crazy. Well, this is for all the marbles.
Yes.
This is for
I still haven't got any marbles.
Well, we all lost them a long time ago, Rich.
Yeah,
we all lost them a long time ago. Remind our lovely people at home and remind everyone in the audience, what are the prizes
The prizes from Be Quiet for this event are, he says, throwing his screen round, to they are other screen. First place, they'll get the Pure Base 500DX white cases, 2 of those. Second place, they'll get the Pure Power 650 watt power supply, the fantastic black cube. And third place, they'll get the Light Wings 120mm power fans. Really nice RGB stuff from our friends over at Be Quiet.
Thank you very much, Be Quiet.
Here we've gone straight into this one in 15 seconds. I was casting my eyes over there. Is it keep away? No.
More posts. They're continuing the momentum from that first game.
People love that corner and knocked straight back there from Bollard.
So this is it. Remember, it took 4 minutes and 16 seconds for the first goal in game number 4. Are we going to have to wait that long? Basically 3/4 of the match for that goal to occur once again. We do see a demolition onto Bollard from Whitey, who's so aggressive. He does it all the time. It's like, you wanted to play this game? No, 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 sir. You'll be destroyed and go back to spawn. Molten there with a setup here for Bollard. Bollard with all of the boost there to be able to clear that ball. Bonks Dave Marr out of the way. Is Molten there to pick up the pieces? He's not, unfortunately. 3 players all getting cleared pretty damn quickly. Whitey trying to get control of the ball. He does so, but no boost. He's not going to be able to continue this one. He needs a boost to spawn, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. And it's a setup, easy one for Bolton, and the easy one's whiffed. You can't be missing those, my friend. They're the crucial ones you need to be scoring. Whitey now taking just a brief moment, a brief respite to be able to hit the ball cleanly. Bollard going to be doing the same thing. Great clearance there from Whitey. As you see the flip from Bollard, just to be able to get in a better position. Whitey trying for the aerial, but no, Molten's there to be able to accept the challenge, and he does indeed do so with ease.
Decent reverse manoeuvre there, but
what is happening?
Too close. Everyone's there. Do you think that's a little bit of panic on that one there, with everyone just clustered so closely? There's the cool, calm, this is our tactic, might have actually gone to one side. Whitey's having to stop that one to come back out from there.
It's the throw the controller across the room and hope for the best vibe.
We'll be able to hear it from here. Actually, that's going straight back towards blue despite that, but no, it's been knocked away. Well done, Dave.
Great defense from Molten.
Dave just knows where to be at those particular times.
Which is really crucial, it seems.
Open
so many goals
here,
have been stopped just because Dave's in the right position. Speaking about goals,
that
one gets
bounced
stopped
off the lid. Don't want to see that at this time. We're nearly halfway through our final game.
Again?
Look at that.
Great clearance there from Bollard once again, but it bounces underneath thing, and Whitey's going to be able to come out on top with this one. He looks to be able to clear the ball. Great aerial from Dave, but is there enough boost inside of him to be able to clear this one once again? It doesn't look like it. Gets bounced back into the blue area. Dave Marr's not in a position for defense right now. Whitey needs to pick up the pieces. A long-range shot. They try and set up for it, but it's whipped from the orange team. An aerial from Whitey. It bounces once. Bollard goes flying. Dave Marr goes for the tap. It gets bounced into the air. Whitey with the setup. Oh, so close.
No,
but
Dave
Marr.
No, on the corner again.
You can't be missing those ones. Whitey with the aggression once again, just to push the ball back out of his area, but it's not going to be good enough. Bollard's there to pick up the pieces. Molten now back on the defensive. If Dave Marr and Whitey come together, they clear the ball. Bollard once again clearing it out of his area. He wants none of it. Whitey with the tap, not going to be able to hit it. Molten hits it back in towards the blue area. Now Dave Marr misses. Whitey there to once again defend where his teammate could not.
It's open on that.
Taps it with the Octane. He flips up once again. 1:30 on the clock and still yet to be a goal scored. We could go to overtime. The golden goal rules. Whitey. Oh, it's high.
Oh, no.
Bollard needs to be there, and he's
was.
exactly there. Fantastic aerial save from him.
Now, of course, this means a lot as well for those people who are competing in the Community Championship because...
Crossbar challenge.
Whoa. And back in, no, because the winner of this gets 15 points for the community belt as well. So
very nice.
We've got the Intel Community Championship still running alongside the fun tournament.
And
so that's what
championship for all the community team.
Sorry?
An important championship for all the community team. Everyone
Absolutely. Well, Dave is the current champion, so it will mean a lot to carry on for this one.
There's no backup from his teammate right now. Under a minute remaining. 40 seconds on the clock. Now sub 40. Whitey looking to be able to get it over the top of Molten. It doesn't look like it's going to be possible right now. The backup here from Molten. He taps it once, but Bollard's nowhere to be seen. He's turtling on his head for a couple of moments. 30 seconds and still no goals. This is crazy. This is for all the marbles. Remember, this is the final map of our best of 5 so far. And these guys are playing like professionals at this point. Molten taps the ball. There's no one in defense. Dave Marr goes for the shot. Get VAR on that one. Get VAR on that one. But it's off the post once again. Bollard, is he going to do it in the last 10 seconds? I think he is. He's not. Dave Marr's there to cover it once again. And now it needs to go aerial for them to be able to keep it in the round. Bollard's going to try and do some regulation time. It needs to be 1 goal. Oh, my Lord. It was so close. Overtime now is golden goal. There is no time limit. This now plays for as long as they need to. And it might be over already. And it is over already. That's it. Is that it? I think that's it. Is it done? It took 4 seconds. Is that really it? Is that how it works?
Let's see.
Oh my God! It took 4 seconds in overtime.
That is insane.
Oh my God! That was awesome. Wow.
Oh my God! Congratulations. I'm trying to get the guys to come through here as well.
Bloody hell.
I don't know. I think they'll probably drag themselves in for this bit here.
Jesus, that was nuts.
There is Molten.
Congratulations.
Have a little look over that, where we are. Where are we?
We're over there.
We're over there. Have a look over there.
Commiserations, of course, but bloody hell, what a great series. That was awesome to watch.
That was amazing. Come on, Dave. Come on, Whitey. I think there's going to be sweats going on somewhere at this point.
Sweats going on? There's sweats going on here. Losing my voice, man.
Here they are. Come on in the front, all of you. Come on over here.
Round of applause for our winners, guys.
Come on, let's give them a cheer. All of our players here. You really gave everyone a run for their money. Each and every one of you from that bit there. That was fantastic. Fantastically well done.
Well, I mean, well, what can you say, really? Because we've just gone a bit nuts. My voice is going already, and it's only day 2.
There's only so many times my eyes can go so wide. I'm not going to be able to put them back after this. Thank you.
Yeah, so obviously you guys have all played Rocket League a lot, right? It seems like it. Did you plan to go to the final map there, or was it just the plan was always to? Jesus. Well, fair
Fantastic.
point. I mean, there was barely any overtime. It was 4 seconds into
extra
overtime,
mics.
but there we go. We have some mics for you guys. Oh my goodness. Well. That's
it's on now.
That's quite, there we go.
There you go. No, thank you.
Fantastic.
Is it working? Hello.
It is.
So yeah, repeat that one. You always plan to go to the full 5.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, once we got the Brazil, the only thing left was to go to game 5.
He was
overtime.
calling that as well. It was Cody's fault that happened. It was
like,
totally. I hope he didn't go to Brazil.
After that game, I didn't care if we lost.
It's like you did exactly what you needed to do.
That was all I needed.
Oh, cool.
Brazil
It's 7-1. Fantastic. Yeah, it's on stream.
Fair
Brilliant.
play. If you pass the mic to our winners on this one here, though, my friends.
Congratulations. Yes,
congratulations.
Commiserations, of course, to Bolton and Bollard. But yes, our winners in the form of Dave Mara and Whitey. How are you feeling after that one? Are you pumped still?
I didn't expect that to go to a game 5.
It was great, wasn't it?
There was so many corner and edge shots on that one there. The amount of times I saw that bounce up and down on that bit there. Honestly, Cody was nearly through the monitor.
There was definitely a VAR call in that.
He was calling for it. He was shouting for ref.
There's no shot. It bounced off the inside. I was like, oh, this is England all over again. We're not having this one. But yeah, so how many hours have you two kind of got in game? Is it a lot, or is it like, are you just?
I've got about 2,000.
Oh, well, fair enough then. Yeah, fair enough.
I'd say probably about 500.
About 5. Well, there we go. So it makes sense that obviously you guys know what you're doing. But yeah, like
we try.
Yeah. One thing we noticed, obviously, because we don't do the Rocket League as much as you guys, obviously. But one thing we noticed was a lot of the aggression kind of stopped when there was no boost. It just seemed like it was pointless. And then obviously you always had one guy like holding back, and it was like, oh, there's an opportunity. I'm just gonna smash the ball in. Which seemed to be. Was there any tactics? Did you always have like one person? I am dedicated defend. I am not dedicated defend. Or was it more just quite fluid? Of you're in the best position. You're in the.
I think we're just quite fluid. It just we just call out like we got no boost, and then the other one just defend.
It's like,
we did get to the point.
We
had the point. I think it was like game 4.
Yeah.
Something where it's like 2 minutes. Like I've got no boost. They nicked my boost again.
Dear Lord.
Excellent. Well, just to reiterate, Be Quiet sponsoring this game here. They've sorted out for you the Pure Base 500 DX white case. For the second place, the Pure Power supplies. And our third place bronze match was going through there at the moment.
Do we know who's won that?
Let me just check
Let's have a look. Ooh. Has that been told to us as of yet? Doesn't look like it.
Can't see clearly, so I'm not going to say it on stream here, but I'll update the site afterwards. Oh.
Did you...
You want the 9 won it?
Oh, fantastic.
Oh,
coming in as third place for that one there. Thank you, Be Quiet, for doing that. Thank you, Cody. For giving me the professional stuff on that one there.
Thank
I was
you,
dead,
Reach, for joining me.
dead happy with that. So
that was brilliant.
Cody, you're going to go back to Rocket League now.
Hey, to be fair,
missed it.
If someone was to hire me for Rocket League, I'll be down because this is fun. This is fun, man. I'll take it. Yeah, no, this was. It's been too long. It's been too long since I
He's going to need a break.
It was nice coming back.
I need to go get another nondescript energy drink from the shop. But yeah, thanks for playing, guys. GG well played all round. Hopefully more Rocket League soon.
And there's plenty of stuff coming on at EPIC36 from this afternoon. So back on stream, you'll see us in an hour or so for the VR Challenge O-Shape. We've
Very
got the fun
nice.
tournament for golf with your friends back at 4.
Oh, God, that gets me angry.
I know. 5:30, we've got Epic Land Tabletop Presents. Machikoro doing some card games with
awesome.
me. Oh, yeah. And then you're back for doing Mr. and Mrs.
I
LAN
am
edition
doing
at
Mr.
7
and Mrs.,
o'clock.
Yes. Anyone watching, if
wait.
you want to be involved in Mr. and Mrs., me and Steve.
I was
going to
say, the Mr. and
wandering
Mr.
round.
part of the Rocket League pair from that one there or from here. We could do that.
I might wrangle you guys later on. Me and Steve will come pest you for potentially some stage stuff. So you've been warned. You've been warned. Cool.
But there we are. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching us there. I'm going to say goodbye from me from Reach.
I'm going to say goodbye from me, Cody. Have
See
a
you
lovely
later
rest
on.
of your night, guys. See you in a bit.
Take care, all.